18 to 20, we're going for it. Just feel better about myself. So I've always had problems with how I eat. I'm usually try to eat pretty healthy for the most part, but I do have problems with when I'm going to social events, getting us just close to the gym, because it just makes us feel better overall when we're eating good and working out.
Let's meet our next program giveaway winner. The next one that I want to introduce to all of you guys and share with you is Shelby. Interesting thing about Shelby is she had applied for the program giveaway, but in the meantime, she was like, I want to get started now. I'm not even going to wait for the program giveaway. So she is a new patient, but she's actually now, because by the time we had drawn the winners, she has been on it already for a week. So she's going to share with you guys her progress so far, which is so awesome. But the reason why Shelby got picked as a program giveaway winner is because she's a little bit younger. We think she's going to be able to resonate really well with our younger crowd. Right now, I'm going to tell you guys, I think in America, we have a big crisis in our younger generation, helping them be healthy, helping them make good choices. We're really in a tough spot when you see where we're headed. Shelby, I think, is going to be a great example. She's going to be able to inspire a lot of our younger generation. She's going to be able to give them maybe good ideas. She's going to be able to show them what she goes through and how she's doing. So I know she goes to a lot of parties and a lot of different things that young kids go to. And so that's the reason why we chose Shelby. So yes, she's already 1 week into the program. She applied and then she was like, I want to get started now. I do not want to wait. So we're super excited for her to share her journey with you guys and for you guys to see how amazing she is going to do. So look to see how she's already done on her first week. Her results have been amazing and I can't wait to share her journey with all of you. So everybody, meet Shelby. We are here with our second candidate. You guys have probably already have seen Candy, I believe. Maybe you have or haven't. We're super excited for Shelby. We're super excited for you guys to meet her. So today we're going to just ask her a couple questions so you guys can get to know her. And then remember, we'll be back here every week doing the same thing for you guys to see her weekly check-ins, how she's doing, how she's killing it. So first and foremost, the question that we want to go over for all of you guys to know is we always have a goal here. And a goal that we have, as we tell you all the time, probably tired of hearing it, is we have that 30-day where our patients, our girls, lose about 18 to 20 pounds. Of course, our guys, they lose more around that 25 to 30. But that's what our first question is for Shelby. We want to be real and honest with you guys. So, I was just asking Shelby. So, Shelby, as far as the protocol goes, right, where do you think you're on that? Are we going to be 100% perfect on that? Or is that your goal? Are we pushing for that 18 to 20? Or are you thinking, I'm probably going to have a little bit more, a couple days here or there, to where maybe I'm going to aim more for the 15 pound. Where are we at with that?
18 to 20, we're going for it.
Okay, she's going to be...
yeah.
Yes, I love that. That means that this girl is going to be being perfect. She's going to be following her plan. Her and Faye are going to be working, or Justine. I always call her Faye, guys, but she was like, whatever. But they're going to be working it neck and neck, right? They're going to be making sure, Justine's going to be watching that every day. She's going to be making sure that she's putting that weight in daily so we do not skip a beat, right? And so I'm excited for that. Heck yeah. Okay, so let's just kind of talk about you, Shelby, really quick. What has inspired you right now to be on this journey? Why now? Why right now are you ready to take this on?
I would say because I've always struggled with my weight. I am almost 25, so I am younger, but all I know growing up is I've just always looked at myself with weight and always trying to be smaller and just feel better about myself. So I've always had problems with how I eat. I'm usually try to eat pretty healthy for the most part, but I do have problems with when I'm going to social events, instead of stopping when I'm hungry or full, I'll always just go overboard with it. So kind of trying to be okay, well, I can have fun, but I gotta stop at a certain point, not just be okay, well, I already ruined it and go from there. Yeah, and be okay, well, there's no point in continuing.
Yes, that was me for so long. I always tell everybody when we started this, that was me. I was the weekend warrior. Monday through Thursday, I was freaking on point. And then same thing stop. Friday came and it was like, it's go time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Bring on. What do we got next? Let's go. So
Right.
I definitely think with semaglutide, you're going to see that it is going to help you so much with that. That is why I am obsessed with semaglutide, because it's given me exactly that. I like that. So you are going to love that. Okay, so now tell us right now, a typical day as far as your life goes, what is going to be the hardest part for you to get through these next 30 days? Like what's a typical day like for you?
So I work from home, so that's
Okay.
definitely harder just because like I'm more like right now with work, I'm not as busy. So like even with Justy and I talked, like I kind of feel like I get bored. So then I'm like, let me wander into the kitchen. That's a big problem for me. So I definitely need to stay focused on that and just, I guess, like keep myself busy to like, I guess, distract my mind.
Yeah.
But me and my boyfriend used to go to the gym like at least 4 or 5 times a week, and lately we just haven't because he got a new schedule and we usually like going together. So I'm kind of trying to get him to like are on it, even though he's not doing the semaglutide, but getting us just both to the gym because it just makes us feel better overall when we're eating good and working out.
Totally. Well, I love that because we have everybody is like working from home now, right? So that is a huge factor. So I can't wait for you to give us some pointers that help you for when you're working at home, right? Because these days that's it's like you love it but you hate it, right? Because I'm the same way.
Especially when I'm like, we have downtime, I'm so bored and I have nothing to do but sit here and watch TV, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So what is our long-term goal? So we're going to lose this 18, 20 pounds, right? What do you hope to get from this? Like, what's the long-term goal?
Just to like learn to live a healthy lifestyle and like make it like permanent changes versus like, okay, I'll do good for a little bit and then just go back to my old habits. And like just learn like my relationship with food and be better about exercising, and I guess just like gain confidence and better self-image.
Yeah, I love that. So I always tell every single person that does our program, right? I don't know if you know this yet, but we do challenges probably at least 3 to 4 times a year, right? And we do that because it is a lifetime journey, right? People always like, I'm gonna diet for the rest of my freaking life now, right? Like, I really want to do this, right? So I always tell all of our patients, every challenge we do, even if you don't like do the best in them, we change them all the time. Make sure you sign up for them. They're completely free for you guys, right? But that helps keep you guys on track. Even if you only did the challenge at 50%, guess what? You were still 50% better than what you would have been during those 8 weeks, right? So that's the reason why we do those challenges. They're for our patients to remind us all the time, like, okay, I got to be on this, right? We give away free stuff for you guys, but honestly, tell everybody, sign up for every single challenge, right?
And remember, I almost didn't sign up, and I'm glad I did. I literally signed up the last day because I was talking to Lee, and I was like, is there even a point in me signing up? And look, I remember when you texted me, I was like, I never win anything. This is the greatest day ever.
Back to me. There you go. Okay, so as far as what is the biggest challenge that you're worried about for these next, 30 days or even just in life? Like, what's going to be our biggest challenge?
I think for me, like I said, like my biggest challenge is like just like social events, like learning to be good about my food and not just like overdo it, and just like learn to, I guess, just be better about it and like let myself enjoy some fun, but like don't go overboard.
Yeah. So I only know because I've seen Shelby at the lake house, but the biggest girls that nobody realizes is drinking. Like for us girls, it kills the metabolism. So, and especially when it's something to where like it's like every weekend, right? Like a lot of people don't know, when you drink alcohol, it takes 72 hours for your body to even go into fat burning zone again, period, right? Tell everyone like, okay, so you drank Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? It's the weekend. So now by the time Wednesday comes around, you're finally able to burn fat again, but you only do it for 2 days, right?
Right.
2 days. Do you know what I'm saying? So I tell everybody, I'm like, for my girls, I'm like, it is like, guys, like it's like, but like we're the ones that are always like, oh, I gotta do this, right?
Yeah.
Like I would say, like, okay, once you get there, then it's cool, then it's easier, right? But to like lose, I honestly believe it's almost impossible to lose and drink at the same time. I personally think that.
Well, luckily for me, that's not as hard, like, of a hardship. Honestly, the really time I only ever drink, like, is social events, but, like, even then I don't drink that much, but I think that it's, like, I'm not, like, I'll like some margaritas, but I can only drink so many because they're so sugary. So luckily that's something that I won't have to struggle with as much.
Good. Good. Yes, good. Try to just get it out, right? Who's drinking? Yeah. That's what I say. I'm like, drinking is so overrated these days. I don't think anybody drinks anymore. Like, not thing to do anymore. So if you're watching, drinking is not cool anymore. I'm making it not cool. It's stupid. Just get it out. Okay. All right. Last one. What is the one thing that you would want to tell someone who is on this journey right now, who's struggling, right? Just personally, what would you tell somebody? No, because in case you guys don't know, Shelby actually has already been on it for a week because she was already on the program, and then she won because we did this, and she's already down 8 pounds. So we haven't said that yet. So just so you all know that she's already down 8 freaking pounds. But what would you tell someone who's like just on that verge right now, right? Like you were a week ago, that you're just like, man, you know, how am I going to do this? Can I do this? Right? Like just as far as personally making those better choices.
Well, even for myself, it's like I kind of told myself this, that like I just hope to inspire others to like take the extra step that they need in changing their life and be better mentally and physically.
I love that. I love it. And it's such a challenge. It really, really, and like I said, my goal in life is to tell everybody it's never over, right? Like if we just go into every day knowing like this is not a 30-day program, it's not a 16-week or a 20-week, it's never over. Like if I want something, like I have to go into this knowing, this is what I do every day. I'm
the lifestyle.
I got to be the best I can be every day, right? All right, Miss Justine, what do you have for us? Do you have what are our goals this week? What are we doing?
I would say since she's already in protocol and she started really well on protocol, I would just say just continue what she's doing. Be more consistent with logging everything because like I always tell my clients, logging plays a vital role in the totality of your success in the program. Most of the clients, that log, they like lose like 80 to 90% of them get to their goals. Yeah. So you kind of really understand yourself when you log everything in the app, the good and the bad. Yeah, right. And I really congratulate my clients when they log the bad stuff, right? I'm like, good, you log that, so we know what's happening, right? So with her, I check her logs. She's logging. There are some days here and there, but definitely she is logging. Just be more consistent with it. If you want to log in advance, I think that would really help you out, not just because you've already placed it there, but also mentally you're kind of like preparing yourself of what you're going to have the next day, and when you're mentally prepared for that, you're not going to be as hungry.
Right.
I love that. All right, so our goal for this week is what, maybe 4 pounds, 3 pounds?
Definitely. Yeah.
I think
let's aim high for 4.
Keep into that 20. That's what I'm reaching for.
We got
Which is perfect because that was my goal anyways. It's about 20 pounds. So
no worries. We got this. Just follow the protocol. That's what I will tell you. I promise without a doubt, if you follow the protocol, you will be like, oh my gosh, they did this. And like you said, the biggest factor is the social events, right? Is going out, is when you're around people, right? Because when you're home, you're just like focused, it's easy. So I always tell everyone, just for those 30 days when you're on this, it's like, you know what? This is more important to me right now. I'm going to put my head down, dig in. And as soon as those bad thoughts start coming to your mind, you got to remind yourself, this is not forever, right? Because what comes to my mind is, oh, forget this. I'm like, no. It's only for 30 days, not forever. I can do this, right? Like I can do this. I just got to make it to tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, it's like, you're so proud of yourself. You're like, hey, yeah, I did it, amazing, So anyways, all right, Shelby, we will be checking in next week, same time, same day, all right? And we will be telling everyone how freaking awesome your week was. Or, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes it's not an awesome week. And that's what we want to share with everybody also, right? Hey, what did we do? What happened? How can we get there? But no matter what, we're getting there. So it doesn't matter what our week's about. So, all right, we're excited for you, girl. Do you have any questions for us?
Nothing so far. I just want to tell everybody else who's in this challenge, you can do it.
Exactly. All right, we'll talk to you later. Love you.